So, Jeffrey Dahmer, he killed a bunch of people. Sorry, this is a really bad. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Spotify. If you're listening still at this point, I wanted to speak about true crime.
In a completely respectful way.
And for this, we must turn the dinner lady cosplay back in.
Dinner lady Jill.
Back in.
Look, so mental.
Me, when I watched the new Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix original. So recently, Netflix on Fish and Chip Friday released a new Netflix. No, they released a new Netflix documentary about Big Ol' Jeff, not Jeffree Star. I have to clarify. And it was basically Evan Peters was playing Jeffree Star. Man, Jesus Christ!
What the fuck's going on? Jeffree Dahmer.
Kiss Dahmer's long. He's definitely not winning the next election with that family relative. Although it's not really much better than fucking Jeremy Corbyn's brother, is it? Okay, so same. Dinner lady hat going off because we were
There's a bit of satire there.
We were getting a little bit too silly.
We were getting a bit too politics heavy there.
So did you actually see they released the Netflix thing? Like, seriously, you can't even see now, you silly bastard.
What, the Jeff Dahmer thing?
Yeah. Did you watch it?
I watched the yes.
I watched it. Did you watch the full thing?
I've got like 2 episodes left. I just watched the one where bit of a spoiler, so if you don't want to hear it,
mate, he committed these crimes like 30 years ago. it's not like it's like an anime or some shit. What's there in you're gonna do next with fucking Jeffrey Dahmer?
You know, I posed this question to my mate the other day.
Yeah,
there's a bit where Jeffrey Dahmer feeds his neighbour. Well, he doesn't feed it. He offers her a human sandwich.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. My question to you, Fraser, is would you rather eat that sandwich or would you rather eat Naked Martin's poo sandwich?
This is a really, really bad version of Happy Hour's meal deal question. Would I rather eat Naked Martin's poo? So this is meant to be a clip. And now we're going to have to explain Naked Martin is a man on Twitter who was legally allowed to shove Twixes up his bum. And eat it.
He ate a poo sandwich.
Oh God, can I just like end it at that point?
Answer the question. Human sandwich, poo sandwich.
My God, this is like both of them are real situations, which makes it even worse.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to have to go for the poo sandwich.
The poo sandwich.
The Cleveland Steamers sandwich.
Would you?
Yeah, because I don't want to eat a person. Jesus.
I don't want to eat poo.
I guess a poo is also part of a person, but honestly, I just...
More respectful, isn't it?
I just end it. There's nothing... If that was all I do. But no, people have been... I got 1 episode into this series because I was just like, well, this is just sad. Like, I've always been a bit uncomfortable when they get like full-on reenactments of like serial killers killing their victims, which has actually happened. Like, I get if it's like maybe inspired by or something. Like American Horror Story has like a lot of inspiration from some crimes or stuff, I think. But like when it's actually like reenacted, I'm like, guys, this is a bit weird. Like, this is like, we're gonna look back on this in 80 years thinking we were reenacting like just I don't know. I feel like if it's just odd.
We do love to reenact a good atrocity.
And when you think about it, we do it a lot. Like, even with like war movies and stuff. It's like, guys, it's like, it's not. I mean, I get maybe with war, it's like that's a bit different because it's like you want to see what I guess what happened so it doesn't happen again. But like with this,
yeah, I can see the appeal though because it is kind of like there's something a bit moreish.
I think I read like an article. It was like humans are naturally like interested in these things because it's something so out of the ordinary, and it's like our minds are like drawn to things which are just so abnormal. Like, because we would never do that. Yeah. Whereas when somebody else actually has done that, we're like, oh, gonna watch that with my mashed potatoes tonight. But there's like people on Twitter bragging, being like, I watched the whole thing in a day, and it's like, mate, you need to get a job. Like, you are one sad bastard. Like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, that's quite a lot. 8 hours of that. I remember when I was on a mega bus from Glasgow to Norwich, I managed to read all of American Psycho.
Saddest journey of all time. Going from Glasgow to Norwich.
It only cost a tenner.
Oh, it's not bad, not bad.
And I read American Psycho, all of it in one day.
That's not that bad though, because that's not real.
But it put me in such a weird headspace.
Oh, really?
Well, I went to sleep that night. I had some fucking weird dreams.
Yeah.
Weird dreams. Have you ever read that book?
I've watched American Psycho, but I've never read it. I didn't even know it was a book, to be honest with you.
It's a great book.
Yeah, it's a good movie too. Is it the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But I just want to speak about Freaks, pretty much. What's that? You trying to be the
bit of ASMR?
Trying to be the Grudge?
Yeah, you're listening to me through your headphones right now.
Shut up. Let's speak about Jeffrey Dahmer. So there was people being like, guys, the way he asks, he's so polite and adorable. I'm gonna cry. He just asked to fucking basically murder somebody. It's like, mate, what's wrong with you?
Is he going, oh my God, this is so cute?
Yes, but there's like a
Two
whole,
whiskey cokes.
there is like a whole people who have put, look at this image. They've put, it's like they're speaking about like a fucking Minecraft YouTuber. They've put, he's adorable. I'm crying. Oh my God, him. And look at the profile picture. It's just, is that Big Jeff?
What's the at? At
Dahmer's dead BF. Oh my God. But this is like,
that's so weird, isn't it? I mean, there's so many people you can choose to fall in love with.
I think the problem is Evan Peters, I don't know why I keep calling Peters. Evan Peters is a good looking guy.
He is.
Yeah, and I think they've kind of conflated. But even that, he looks very musty. Musty.
He looks like a big old scoop of Coleman's mustard.
Mia says, he's so adorable, I'm going to cry. OMFG, he's such a cutie. WTH.
It's really,
crying emoji.
It is really, really sad that Jeff got obsessed with eating human.
Yeah, it is sad when somebody like brutally murders people.
It makes me sad, man.
I actually like. I brought at the beginning of the podcast. I brought up that image which you barely reacted to of the Jeffree Star poll, which Jeff was worse, Jeffree Star, Jeffrey Dahmer, and Jeffree Star won it. I tweeted that out, and then somebody quoted it with, "At least Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't racist." And I'm like, firstly, I mean, he literally was. All his victims were like people of color, but also, I mean, he fucking killed like 20 people. It's like, mate, I don't feel like, oh yeah, he wasn't racist. Like,
at least he wasn't racist, to be fair.
To be fair, mate. Yeah, that Jeff's got something about him.
Jeff, you're fighting that good fight.
Fucking Jeff and MLK on the streets together. Jesus. But
I do love Jeff and his anti-fa beliefs.
Do you reckon Jeff had an only... No, we're not going there. I'm sorry. Just tell me to stop. I've taken them.
That's a thought, isn't it?
No, it's not. But no, I'm just kind of confused about this whole coverage because we spoke about true crime last week, how weird shit is, and now we've got the whole Jeffrey Dahmer thing. People flexing like that they watched it in like 8 hours. Personally, I think if you can watch that sort of content in one day, all of it. Firstly, you got a sad little life. Secondly, please get a job, and thirdly, please just watch something more positive. Go watch the fucking tweenies.
Go watch the tweenies and go look at Milo and his big purple head.
I thought you could say Milo Yiannopoulos then. No, but there was like coverage of this, of people speaking about this, but even their coverage was just like, what is going on? Hold on. But no, sorry. Not with Jeffrey Dahmer, but you know what Riverdale is? You must have heard about it, yeah?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
There was like an actor from Riverdale who was like they killed their parents. They had a manifesto. They were planning to kill the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau. And I saw a T channel covered this, and they start their video being like, "This guy did what?" after he killed his mum. Mate, I'm not joking. Look at this shit.
He murdered his mother. He loaded his car with 3 guns, ammunition.
64-year-old Barbara Waits was playing piano in their Squamish townhome, where he used a .22 caliber rifle and fired one fatal shot to the back of her head.
Riverdale actor did what?
That is amazing. That is so
it's
good.
Literally the Riverdale actor who went psycho and killed his mum.
Say what?
And the channel is called fucking Anna Oop.
Anna Oop.
He killed his mum.
That is a huge meme. Anna Oop. He killed his mum. Anna Oop.
He had a fucking manifesto. The bloke was like, I don't know if it gets any worse than that.
That makes Mario very sad indeed.
Mamma mia.
Okay, you guys, I was debating whether I should talk about this case or not because it's very disturbing. But this story has literally been haunting me for weeks.
She not fucking wakes up in the night shaking.
What?
It's just the fact that they've gone from like Shane Dawson shat his pants or something like that to this guy killed his mum. What?
Frey Bentos alien meatballs. Carry on.
Shut the fuck up. I was going to try and find some of those little alien meatballs and bring them in to surprise you.
To surprise me.
And a little gift for the 7th episode celebration.
Just eating them.
Wait, we should go for fit.
Brian Grantham, that innocent-looking kid from The Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Just an actor.
Yeah, man. He fucking full on, like, this is like a full Diary of the Wimpy Kid. He killed his...
The kid?
Yeah. He killed his mate.
What? That didn't happen.
He did. Bro, he's fucking smoked his mum. Your face is pure fucking anguish right now.
Wait.
You look. I feel like we shouldn't be laughing about this.
Oh,
This is actually-
it's just mental. What the main kid in Die for Wimpy Kid?
He's even. I think so.
You got.
Let's get this up.
Better not be Rowley. I had a lot of faith in that.
He fucking got the cheese touch and went psycho. He did what? Diary. This is so disrespectful. Diary of the Wimpy Kid. I get it if you guys cuss this. Oh, he plays Rodney.
Rodney.
Yeah, no, Rodney is one of the main characters in it too, I'm pretty
Who's
sure.
Rodney?
I think he was like the friend or one of the brothers or something like that. But
The
yeah.
brother's called Roderick.
Oh, well, you big Diary of a Wimpy Kid fan of it.
I'm glad it's not Jeff, and I'm really glad it's not Rowley.
Let's continue with this.
He also planned to commit more heinous crimes before surrendering to the police. Seriously? What is going on with the former child stars? Because didn't Jeanette McCurdy just release a book called I'm Glad My Mom Died?
I think it's a bit different to fucking like planning to kill the Prime Minister.
Yeah, that's not really fair on Jeanette McCurdy, is it?
But also, it's just like, why are you covering this? Like, I just feel like, if you're called Anna Ooh and you covered like tea drama and stuff, this is like a channel, right? Which is apparently, I may be wrong here, but I think there's rumors that they're run by like an actual company and this person is just like a voice actor. But it's like, please just cover, I don't know what Trisha Paytas said this week, not this. It's just wrong. Like, I feel like what we're doing is wrong, but this is just a step further.
Is what we're doing wrong? I think we're covering serious issues in a very legitimate way.
Let's try and have an intelligent discussion
I'm
about...
so sad, man.
Yeah, I mean, me too. But there is like a weird... I mean, there always has been like a weird romanticization of like serial killers and stuff like in society. Like, people have like... Is like... Ted Bundy have like actual people fall in love with him and stuff.
Yeah, they were like writing him love letters and shit to jail, weren't
Yeah, and I think like companies and even YouTubers and stuff clearly acknowledge like this shit sells. Like they know they can make
they? I
money
mean,
off
it is true. Jordan B. Peterson did tell me that girls always go for the nice guys.
What?
No, girls always go for the jerks.
Mate, I stink of BO right now.
Hi, my name's Jordan B. Peterson.
My room
is really
messy. And I'm fucking sad.
And I just think that if girls gave guys more of a chance, Rodney wouldn't have...
Definitely muting everything you just said. What the fuck? This is a real crime. You can't say that. You can, because I'm going to mute it. But I'm trying to have a serious... We have not said anything serious this whole episode. There is a...
We are dressed as the Super Mario Brothers.
It's me. Mamma mia, I'm Luigi.
Mamma mia. Today we be very serious.
Okay, so let's try and say something here. Please, can we not make Stan accounts about fucking Jeffrey Dahmer? It's a bit odd, really.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a bit weird to be obsessed with true crime? Because I've seen a lot of tweets being like, we're going to look back on this in a few years, being like the whole romanticization or the genre of true crime being massive in general. It's just like a really weird thing. I mean, but it has always been a thing.
I think people have always found it really interesting. And I think it's good, like, quite interesting to see reenactments.
I think it can be good when it's done well, and but I don't think reenactments are good. I think when you're doing like a documentary around the psychology of it all, I think that is needed because you can understand it more.
Yeah, you could sort of argue it's also quite disrespectful to like the victims.
Well, there's a lot of true crime YouTubers now which like get like people being like, hey, could you like please like take this video down because you got all this information wrong. But also, I'm not sure that I want my like 7-year-old niece to be in your thumbnal whilst you eat a load of fucking Big Macs. I don't really think that's something which I particularly
But also,
want.
it does make for quite good viewing sometimes.
Well, to be fair, it is entertaining, but at the same time, maybe we are a little bit too obsessed with it. But I saw, we went through like Spirit Pots videos. I found another one with 1 million subscribers, and then this one
Speaks to Jeff Dahmer, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he contacts Jeffrey Dahmer.
My name is Jeff. Jeffrey, what have you been up to since you died? My name is Jeff.
Is there anything you'd like to say about your time in prison? Are you in your own hell?
Jeffrey Dahmer, he got no fucking time for this shit.
he's like, I've been called up to the fucking real world to listen to this.
I like the idea that they got like a payphone in hell. Just like some dickhead from YouTube wants to speak to you again. They just start prank calling him.
He just goes, 2 whiskey cokes.
But this guy, there's no need to really go through it because we know what it's going to be. It's just some geezer speaking into like a microphone.
It's just some guy chatting to himself.
pretty much. But it's like the comments, I just don't get it. It's like JJ has commented, well, if you've ever watching Jeffrey Dahmer interviews, you know what he sounds like when he speaks, and holy cow, I just got chills because that's definitely him.
Holy cow, I just got chills.
Not only was that chilling and creepy, but amazing. That sounded 200% just like him. Wow, says Slappy Fatback.
The worrying thing is these are like grown adults.
Yeah,
commenting,
you know,
aren't they?
every comment here is just like there's this long one from Delana Mullins. Sometimes I have to take breaks from your videos. They either scare me or bring me down to a darker place than I normally am, so I just take a break. I am an empath. I also stay off social media because that can also bring me down. I like to stay in the light as much as I can. I am certainly glad I found this series. I'm intrigued what these kids have to say. Thank you, Steve Huff, for doing this for us. It is beneficial for all of us on the path of this earth. And like my friend, Delana, I think you need a fucking therapist.
I think we're going to get a lot of comments on like that on our pod.
Saying what?
Saying,
We need therapy.
I find this really hard to watch sometimes.
Some people do say that, especially on these episodes where we just chat absolute fucking
Yeah,
coswallop.
well, what do you want, a serious conversation?
I am very smelly right now. I smell of a blooming BO.
I don't know why Jeff Dahmer was so into eating people when
Because
at the
he
end
was a
of,
cannibal.
But in the end of the day, Jeff Dahmer could have just had cheeseburger.
And some of Green Giant's finest fucking sweet corn.
It'd been fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I really am. I just want to put out an apology before we end this and say, spillage is lickage.
Spillage is
lickage. And
lickage.
that's all we can tell you. We're just going to end it there.
Yeah.
Bye bye. We're
Also-
not ending the podcast though.
Also, get a grip.
Yeah, just why did you watch this?